Joe Leigh here for Seconds Out. Delighted to be joined by Matchroom, one of Matchroom's new signings from Australia, Skye Nicolson, here in London. How are things with you?
Yeah, really good, thanks. About halfway through camp now, so yeah, just getting into the meaty bit of camp and getting very excited for my debut.
How's the media increased since signing with Matchroom? Obviously, if you had the Olympic Games, there would have been a lot of media around there. But since signing with Matchroom, have you noticed many things different in your life and career?
Yeah, definitely. There's been a lot of interest and interviews, and I'm just trying to get my name out there over here now and start building my profile in the UK and hopefully in the USA as well, with my debut being there. So yeah, it's been quite busy.
How do you find being over here in the UK? You just said to me before this, you've been here for about 4-ish weeks now.
I love it. Apart from the cold, it's midsummer at home, so the weather here is not great for me. But no, I'm loving the training, loving developing my boxing and having, I guess, a setup outside of my comfort zone, away from home, away from family, away from friends, and just completely zoned in and focused on my boxing.
And obviously you'd been amateur for a long, long time. Were you expecting to turn over this quickly?
No, actually. It's all kind of happened pretty fast. I wasn't really that interested in turning professional, but very excited for the new journey ahead, and I can't wait to get in there.
How did this come about then?
I guess post-Olympics, conversations started coming. Promoters started reaching out about turning professional, and one thing led to another, and signed with Matchroom, and yeah, got the ball rolling. It happened very fast.
Do you think if you were successful in getting a medal at the Olympics, that you would have taken the same journey?
I think I would have been more likely to turn professional. The thing that was most holding me back was the fact that I didn't achieve what I wanted to achieve at the Olympics. So I think the rule change and being able to go back to the Olympics helped make the decision to turn over easier, because I guess I haven't had to let go of that Olympic dream. I can still go for Paris 2024 if I want to. So I think that was a big help in making the decision to turn over.
I want to talk about the reason we're here, obviously, for a huge fight, one of the biggest fights in women's history. But how likely, first of all, do you think that is that you will fight in the Paris Olympics?
I think we've just got to play it by ear. I've got a massive 2 years planned in the professional ranks, and if the hunger and the drive is still there for Paris, then 100% I definitely want to go and try and win that Olympic gold medal.
And like I say, the reason we're here is for the biggest fight in women's boxing history. There's no two ways about it. How excited are you as a female that these fights are happening now and headlining Madison Square Garden?
Oh, it is massive for women's boxing. It's so exciting. This is a fight that's, I guess, been brewing for years now. So for it to finally be coming into fruition, so exciting. And I can't wait to see it. I think it's going to be an amazing fight, and it's going to showcase pure skill and, I guess, the landscape of women's boxing.
Now, it's still a couple of months before this fight's happening, but do you have any pre-fight predictions?
I see Katie Taylor winning the fight. I don't really see Amanda Serrano bringing anything that Katie Taylor has not seen before and has not dealt with before, but I think it's going to be an amazing fight. They're both very skillful. It's going to be top class, and I can't wait to see it.
Do you have much of a relationship with Katie?
Not really. Like, I've always looked up to her, obviously, since I first started boxing. She was a world champion while I was still a young teen. So, I've always looked up to her, and we've boxed in a lot of the same tournaments in the amateurs as well. And, I'm hoping, being a southpaw, I can get in some sparring with her in her preparation for the fight with Serrano.
We'll use this as the potential string or leaf, you should say. Last question, just want to talk about, obviously, Jake Paul's involvement. It's crazy to think that he's co-promoting this fight along with Eddie Hearn and Most Valuable Promotions, which he's co-founder of. How do you feel like he's fits into boxing and fits into this fight?
I know a lot of people are against the YouTubers coming in and coming to boxing or whatever, but I feel like he's getting more eyes on the sport. He's got millions of followers who aren't necessarily boxing fans, and they're tuning into boxing fights. So the more eyes we can get on the sport, the better. So I only see it being a positive thing.
Well, I really appreciate your time. Best of luck on stage today and with the debut as well.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.